Hi Pisces, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. Be sure and follow on TikTok and YouTube for me so that I can grow my collectives. So we're going to get a message of what you need to hear right now. I'm going to pull a Celtic Cross tarot spread. Whatever comes out is the message you need to hear. And I did bring out the wisdom of the oracle to kind of get an overall feel for the energy. So you can check the links to get to my website for all the things. You guys know what to do. So we have poised and message in a bottle. So it looks like message in a bottle can be about messages from spirits, maybe signs, synchronicities. So have you guys been seeing messages from spirit? Poised, number 48. I'm going to read that one briefly. Poised, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, and confidence. Interesting. So maybe you're getting some messages from spirit about some information and things are coming to light. We'll get into the tarot and find out, but I really love that. Maybe it's also about you having the confidence in the messages that you are receiving from spirit. Could be different for each of you, but spirit is definitely trying to get you a message here. So are you seeing numbers? Are you seeing animals? Are you seeing feathers? Spirit talks to me in so many different ways. I hear songs. How do you guys hear it? Let me know in the comments how you guys hear spirit, but that could be how they're trying to get messages to you. Let's see. So we have Two of Swords, the Lovers, both decision cards. We have the Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Death card, Two of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, the Devil energy, and overall we have the Ten of Pentacles. Nice. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. So I feel like this is all in timing. Again, with the divine timing, the karma, this poised. Maybe you don't, maybe you just don't have the confidence right now, but I feel like you are moving forward. Let's get more into the tarot. So we have the situation here is the Two of Swords. This is about like refusing to make a decision. It is like a stalemate type of card. It's a difficult decision that needs to be made. And it's about weighing your options and making that decision. The blockage here is the Lovers. So this could be an actual person that's blocking your decision here. If this is, if you're here for a love reading, but this could also be you refusing to make a choice. That's your blockage, needing to make the choice and you're just not making that decision. Because these are both like choice cards, making a choice, making a decision. It could also be about collaboration, working with another. So the root of this, or the reason for this, is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is about communication, and it is about swift progress, swift changes. So I feel like you're wanting swift progress and swift changes, but you're not making a decision to go towards what it is that you want. It could also be about the communication. You're not communicating what it is that you want with someone else. So you're not communicating what it is that the decision that you want, for whatever reason that could be. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is a love offer, but it can also be about like following your heart. He's very, very charismatic, very, this is like the Prince Charming card. So this very well could be a love reading for you, and you're not making a decision or communicating that to someone about following your heart. Ultimately, this is about following your heart. So Your higher self or your subconscious, we have the Death card, which is about transformation. It's about endings and beginnings. So I feel like you know that there is an ending and a beginning at hand here. You're just not following your heart, or you're staying stuck. So, but in the recent past is the Knight of Cups. So I feel like you are following your heart. You know, you want to follow your heart. You want to go towards what it is that you desire and trust in your intuition to go towards that, whether that's a love relationship or, just going towards something that brings you happiness. Because in the near future, we do have the Two of Cups, which is about unity, and it is about, it's about union. It's about partnerships, relationships. And then you do have the Lovers here as well. So this could just be you not making a decision and you're not communicating with a loved one. But in the near future, you have this person coming in here. This blockage, this Lovers, this relationships, romance, balance, unity, and refusing to make a decision about this. You're not communicating something here. Something is being held back. But in the near future, we have this partnership and unity here. Your advice from Spirit is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles is like a stable, stable offer. It's about being like diligent and goal oriented, but it's, the Pentacles are slow moving energy, but they're stable energy. They're grounded earth energy. So I feel like this is Spirit just telling you to be open to like learn new things, be open to this new stable beginning. Because maybe you're not trusting this for some reason. And maybe you just didn't have your heart open. Maybe you're ending something else here that's in your, subconscious. Or maybe you are ready for this. You're just waiting for the message. So in your environment, the influence here is the Queen of Swords. This is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It doesn't have to be an air sign that you're dealing with, but this is also about like just knowing your boundaries, and it's about clarity and wisdom, being honest. She's very independent. So I feel like this is just your energy right now. This is what's in your environment. You're very intelligent. You're very independent, but you also have good boundaries. See, she's open to receive, but she still has her boundaries. So I feel like that's a good thing, and that's what Spirit's telling you, is just to be open to this new stable beginning with someone, but, keep your boundaries. So, yeah, I feel like, so your hopes and fears, we have the Devil, and I think you're fearing the worst out of this person. This could be somebody from the past. With the message in the bottle, you could be waiting, because this could also be like an apology card. Maybe you got an apology from someone, and that it's someone from the past, because we have this divine timing, like karma card. So this could be somebody from the past that is coming back around here. But I feel like you're sensing the worst in this situation for whatever reason. Maybe they have some bad habits, or you're just fearing like attachments. Maybe that's because of something you've been through in the past, whether it's with this person or another situation. I just feel like you're fearing the worst. But the ultimate outcome, overall outcome, is the 10 of Pentacles. Like, this is about family and home, wealth, building a legacy, like prosperity, financial stability, all of the good things. Like, this is a great card to get in a love reading. It's just, stable, grounded, happy energy. So I feel like you guys will build the 10 of Pentacles together. Overall, that's what's going to happen with this relationship. So I think maybe you just need to be more open to it. You're very closed off. So, with this Two of Swords here, like, she is very closed off. If you see, like, she's got this blindfold on and she's blocking her heart here. So I feel like you're refusing maybe to see this person for who they are. Maybe you don't want to see this as a potential love relationship. And overall, you're just, you're not you're not communicating, you're not open to changes. But you know, we've got the 8 of Wands here, which is about rapid change, and then you've got the Death card, which is about endings and beginnings. So I definitely feel like things are transitioning and changing. And maybe this is about you recently opened your heart to someone, but you're still fearing the worst here. But I feel like this is spirit telling you, you know, don't fear the worst, because ultimately this will turn out to be good. Let's see. What does Pisces not see coming here, Spirit? What does Pisces not see coming? I did not intend to do love readings for this collective, but the past few I've done have been about love. So it's just funny that that comes in. The messages that come through from Spirit, I just take them. I just channel them and relay the messages. Okay. Awesome. I love this. Yeah. So, I mean, there was a seed planted here, and that's coming to fruition. This is about like putting in the work, things coming to fruition, growth in a relationship. So this very well could be somebody that you do know. It doesn't have to be, like I said, it could be somebody new coming in, and things are definitely going to grow between the two of you here. And then we have the Magician, which is about growth. It's about communication, being very attracted to each other. So I feel like, you know, things will grow between you, and the communication will grow between you. You did have that message in a bottle. And then we have joy and happiness celebration here. So I feel like this is going to be like a very joyful type of relationship, very joyful time for you. And, you know, you're going to be celebrating. So I really love this. I don't like to like feed Delulu, but this is like a really good energy. So, okay, what does Cancer need to focus on? Or Pisces, excuse me. Pisces need to focus on Spirit. So we have the Hierophant. Focus on your traditions and beliefs. You know, this could very well lead to a marriage. So this is with your actions and advice from Spirit. So what are your belief systems, your traditions? Like, do you want a traditional relationship? Because you have a new beginning coming in here. And then we have the High Priestess. You got 3 major arcana. That's pretty big. So it's about, you know, knowing that you can take this leap of faith and trust your intuition with this. Yeah, I just feel like this is going to ultimately lead to marriage. So you're kind of, you know, you're thinking the worst here, but I think you need to kind of keep your boundaries, obviously. That's always important to do. But I don't think you see where this is going to go. This is your advice from Spirit, is to, you know, what are your values and beliefs, and take a risk on this and trust your intuition in the situation. I think you know that this person is going to be good for you. Ultimately, you know, if you've met them or once you meet them, you're going to know that this person is good for you. But I really love this for you, Pisces. I think it's awesome. I know I always say that in the readings, but I love this energy. I think this is going to be very prosperous, very stable. So we have illumination. Something hidden is coming to light. You find out about new jobs, opportunities, and options. Someone lends you a helping hand. So maybe that message in a bottle, something coming to light. I want to read Poised again one more time. This is a newer deck for me, so I apologize, but I wanted to, I thought Poised said something about being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best confidence. So something's definitely coming out here. I feel like this person's going to, you know, confess their feelings, or, you know, you're going to get a love offer. Or maybe you already did get a love offer, and this is just your confirmation that everything's going to turn out okay. Independence. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business, or try something well outside your comfort zone. Maybe opening up to this person and releasing these negative thought patterns, or this doom and gloom about a relationship. You know, I know sometimes it's really hard to do, to open up to somebody when you've been through something, but I feel like this is Spirit telling you that this is coming in, or you've recently, because we had that recent past, you had the Knight of Cups. So maybe they did send you a love offer and you were refusing to make a decision about it, but I see that in the near future, it's going to come together. So we have release. You're being asked to release any toxic people or situations from your life. You deserve to be free of all drama, and this is the first step to achieving that. Also with release, maybe again, you need to release those negative thought patterns or release the illusion that this couldn't work out. Pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place after trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself if pivoting in some way would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. How could you pivot even just a little bit? Interesting. Okay. Well, you definitely have somebody coming in here, love partner, that could potentially turn out to be really amazing. That 10 of Pentacles is great to have in a love reading. So hopefully this helps and could bring you some clarity. Good luck, Pisces, and I will see you next time. Bye.